Good morning, students. How are you? Students, yesterday we discussed about the topic the size and location of India. In that, we read the longitudinal extent and latitudinal extent of India. As now we know, the time zone of any area depends upon the longitudinal extent. In the same way, the duration of day and night depends on the latitudinal extent. So today we will start with the same topic, that why is the difference between durations of day and night hardly felt at Kanyakumari but not so in Kashmir. If you will see that Kanyakumari, this is the southernmost point of India's mainland. And do you know this Kanyakumari? This is the place where three seas met: Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal. So, why there is the difference between duration of day and night at Kanyakumari and Kashmir? Beta, see here on this map. As we know, Kanyakumari is the southernmost point and it is 8 degree 4 minutes away from the equator. And as we move away from the equator, that area receives less sunlight, right? And here is Kashmir, and Kashmir is the northernmost point of India, and it is 37 degrees 6 minutes away from equator. It means the difference between Kanyakumari and Kashmir is approximately 30 degrees. So this area is near to the equator. It receives more sunlight and Kashmir receives less sunlight. So this is the reason in Kanyakumari that there is felt hardly any difference between day and night. Here almost the duration of day and night is equal, and here there is a difference of 5 hours between day and night in Kashmir. So Kanyakumari distance is 8 degree 4 minute from equator, but Kashmir is located 37 degree 6 minute from equator. As I told you, that is why Kashmir receives less sunlight and the duration of day and night depends on the receiving of sunlight. So as we move away from equator, the area receives less sunlight. This is the reason behind it. So the student, the next topic is India and the world. Do you know our country India, it has a very strategic location in the world. How? If you will see the world map, India lies between and India is the southernmost point of Asia, and on its left side, it means on its western side there is Africa, and on its eastern side there is Australia, Burma, Myanmar. All these countries are there, and because it is a southward extension of Asia, you can see here. See this map? If you will see, this is the map and it is the southward extension in Indian Ocean. This area is Africa. Here other countries are there, Malaysia and all. If you will see, all the sea routes and even the air routes, these are passing through India. So that is why India has a very eminent position and it has a very strategic location in the world. And if you will see, India and the world central location between East and the West Asia, like I have told you that this is Eastern Asia, this is Western Asia. Then southward extension of Asian continent. Trans-Indian Ocean route provide a strategic central location, as I told you that it is between all the air route also and sea route also. And no other country has long coastline in the Indian Ocean. That is why this is the only ocean that is that name after a country, right? Now, in the same way, as we know that India's contact with the world have continued through ancient times. You are well aware, you have read in history also, even in if we talk about the 8th standard, in 1600 Queen Elizabeth has given the charter to trade with India. At that time they traded for the spices, muslin cloth, etc. And before that also, so many travelers, they mentioned about their journey to India. Those travelers, like examples are Marco Polo, Al-Baruni, Ibn Battuta. Marco Polo was from Italy, Al-Baruni was from Iran, and Ibn Battuta was from Morocco. And so many were there, and they had written about their journey in their chronicles, right? And exchange of commodities like silk and spices was there. And as we know that number system and decimal system, it was invented in India, but it reached in many parts of the world. So by all these things, we come to know that India's contacts with the world have continued through ancient times. So beta, now we are aware about the size and location of India, and in the same way that why Indian Ocean is named after our country, and what were the India's contact with the world from the ancient time, right? So today only I will send some questions based on all these topics that I discussed yesterday and today, okay? And further topic I will discuss tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day.